No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
That's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction.
All right, guys, this is easily one of the most heated and intense court hearings I've seen in a long time. We've got a sovereign citizen who's back in court after refusing to turn himself in on an active warrant, and things go completely off the rails. This defendant is totally unhinged, even going so far as to claim he doesn't exist. Yeah, you heard that right. Also, quick heads up, the video quality might not be great, but trust me, it's one of the most entertaining cases I've come across in a while. Let me know what you think of this guy's bizarre argument.
Okay, so you failed to appear for court multiple times in this case.
Your Honor, just for the record, the named defendant is actual property, a registered trade name.
Oh, here we go.
And the case has also been certified as a fraud. I have court certified documents to prove that. That should be on the record. And that's the reason why it was certified to be a fraud, because the plaintiff is a foreign-owned private corporation, of which I have no contract with, and neither does the registered trade name. And the registered trade name has been used without authorization and permission, and there's an act of identity theft, and that's probably one of the reasons also why the state has acquiesced that both cases are a fraud. Let me add one more piece of information. I am a foreign sovereign with respect to the privately owned foreign corporation known as the state of Washington.
Yes, on the 303 matter, Mr. Haywood was sentenced to serve 4 days in jail. He failed to report to the jail on June 29, 2023, and we're asking him to be taken into custody to serve that time.
No objection, Your Honor. I actually contacted the jail to make special arrangements to deliver the defendant with the special arrangements to not damage the paper, and the jail refused. So I attempted to deliver the defendant, and objection, the state has no standing as they are representing a privately owned foreign corporation, and the prosecutor is not licensed to practice law.
So basically, this guy claims he walked into the jail, handed over a random piece of paper with his name on it, and said that was him turning himself in for the warrant. Like, seriously? He really thought they'd just accept the paper, nod, and go, "Yep, all good, we'll arrest you now." Obviously, the jail didn't take it because, newsflash, that's not how the law works. I can't tell if this guy is completely out of his mind or just playing it up for the drama, but either way, it's one of the most ridiculous things I've seen in a sovereign citizen case, and I've seen a lot. He's just making it up as he goes, and it shows. Let me know in the comments if you think he's delusional or just putting on a show now. Let's dive back in.
303 he was convicted and ordered to do jail, and you believe that he didn't comply with jail because there's a docket entry that said defendant complied with jail. Maybe that was an error.
That was probably my attempt to deliver the defendant to the jail, but they refused. And just to clarify, the defendant only exists on paper, just as the plaintiff only exists on paper. The jail refused the paper, and here we are today. And the state still hasn't proven standing yet, by the way, as well.
So, Mr. Haywood, it doesn't look like you did the sentence on the 303 matter, and so I am going to quash the warrant. However, I am going to have you serve that time.
Okay, well, I'll deliver the paperwork to the jail. That's fine. I tried to once before, but they refused it. And just to clarify, I'm not the defendant. There is nothing on there, nor is there any testimony from anybody as firsthand witnesses under penalty of perjury that I am the defendant. And I've uploaded plenty of documentation to prove I'm not the actual defendant. That is a registered trade name, matter of public record, and registered with the state. So if you want me to serve some jail time, then we're going to need to change who the defendant is, because I'm not the defendant.
All right. So can you upload a new commitment?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the reason they couldn't put my name on there as a defendant is because I'm a foreign sovereign with respect to the corporate entity known as the state of Washington, of which I have no contract with.
Well, you had your day in court on the 303 matter. You had a trial. You represented yourself. or the defendant, whichever way you want to say it, but you represented the defendant yourself, and you were convicted, and you were ordered to serve 4 days in jail. You didn't do that. And so
The defendant was ordered to serve 4 days in jail, and I attempted to deliver the defendant to the jail, but the jail refused.
okay, well, I'm going to make sure that they don't, because I've done a new commitment for you today so that they won't refuse for the defendant to serve that time. You're going to serve those 4 days, and then you'll be released, and nothing more will happen on that 303 case. You'll be done. And then this case will be heard August 24th at 10:30 in the morning. If you change your mind about representing yourself, then you can ask for help if you want it. If you don't want help, we don't have to have it. So we'll see you in August. I'm going to have you take a seat right over there.
I won't be here for the defendant August 24th. Would you like me to deliver the defendant to the jail?
I would like you to sit over there
Is there any standing
with the
or
defendant.
jurisdiction chosen, proven here yet?
Please go take a seat.
Okay, so let the record reflect no jurisdiction has been proven.
This whole two-personality nonsense is getting out of hand. Honestly, the judge should have held him in contempt by now. The guy is rude, constantly interrupting and flat-out challenging the court's jurisdiction like he actually has. A shot at winning. The second he said he doesn't even identify with his own name. Yeah, that would have been the moment to shut it down. You can't just walk into a courtroom and act like the law doesn't apply to you, especially when you're the one facing charges. These sovereign citizens love to make up their own rules, and it's exhausting. What do you think? Should the judge have cracked down harder, or is this just one of those train wrecks you sit back and enjoy? Let's jump back in and see what happens next.
And neither has the identity of the defendant definitively been established.
Okay, please go take a seat. Sonia Sesko, customer 2310242. Mr. Haywood, sit down.
Am I obligated to follow these rules?
You are going to sit down right now.
Do you have any jurisdiction? I don't believe you have any jurisdiction that's been proven yet.
Please sit down.
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm asking you to sit down.
You only have authority over the defendant. You have no authority.
What do you think you're doing?
Mr. Haywood?
You're escapist?
I got things to do.
No, sir.
What?
You are in custody right now. If you leave the courtroom, it's a felony escape.
It's a felony to put me in custody because you have no authority or jurisdiction or standing. You got some proof of
Okay,
that?
well, we are all being recorded, so if you leave this courtroom, it'll be a felony escape charge. Your choice.
Okay, well then, I guess in the best interest of peace, in regards to your violence, I will go ahead and relax for a minute, but let's get with it. I got things to do. Got it?
What was that just thrown?
Car keys.
Do you know that person?
Yeah, they're my voice.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Mr. Haywood has been very disruptive. He tried to leave the courtroom once he was placed in custody. So just FYI, be careful with him.
So, give me a break. Can I just see just need to see it, thank you. Can I see who's being put into custody, please? I just need to see the name. I just need to see the name of the person. Okay, that's not me, that's the problem here.
Christopher Sanborn's matter. We're here today on
That's not me.
Who's that?
The name is saying it, but that's my registered trade name. I got all that documentation right here.
Okay, good. We're
You want
going
it?
to
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the defendant, technically.
If you want that back to when you put everything, try that.
Hold on 1 second. Well, that's taken care of.
We can see that when we get the right name.
Did she file a notice of appearance?
I will make sure that she does, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet today. So yeah, no, you've got Ms. Bradshaw, so that's fine. You don't need to do those forms. But she does need to file.
All right, that's enough of this sovereign nonsense. It's about time they took this guy into custody. He's clearly unwell and deep into the sovereign citizen playbook, probably even leading some of those bizarre online groups. These people genuinely believe they can reject the law just by saying they're not part of the system, like that's going to work. Screaming, "I'm not subject to your laws," doesn't make you free. It just makes you a headline. They act like they've cracked some legal cheat code, but all they're really doing is digging their own graves. It's honestly sad. The law doesn't care about your conspiracy theories, your common law jargon, or your fake documents. In the end, you end up exactly where everyone else who refuses accountability does. Behind bars. What's wild is most of these cases start with something minor, a traffic ticket, a fine, but instead of handling it like a normal person, they throw a sovereign tantrum and land in jail. Let me know what you think. Is this guy totally out of touch or just playing a role for attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're into watching courtroom chaos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and take care.